Hey everybody, Dano here from Every Day is Turkey Day, and today I'll be giving you my thoughts/review on the legendary story by Frank Miller with art by David Mazzucchelli, and it is Daredevil Born Again, probably the best Daredevil story ever. So, the premise of this story is that Karen Page, Matt Murdock's former lover, before this book even starts, she goes off to California to try to become an actress, a famous actress, and she kind of crashes and burns hard and ends up doing porn in Mexico and becomes addicted to heroin. So in order to try to get more heroin, she tries to use one of the only things that she has left, which is the secret identity of Daredevil, in exchange for more heroin. So she gives this drug dealer this information, and the drug dealer then passes it on to Kingpin, and Kingpin goes, okay, let me test this out. And so things were going okay, I guess, for Matt before. However, he did lose his girlfriend, and he was in between lawyer jobs. But the Kingpin pretty much has the IRS put an audit on his taxes, which then freezes all his money in his bank so he has no access to it. At the end of the first issue, he even blows Matt's house up. And yeah, pretty much just completely and utterly destroys Matt. And from that, Daredevil, obviously, who is Matt Murdock, kind of lashes out at the bar and is like, yo, who knows anything of what's happening to Matt Murdock? So this pretty much confirms what the Kingpin's information said. And yeah, it's just crazy how low Matt gets, like emotionally, psychologically, like everything. And as you can probably tell by, the name of the story, Born Again, he does end up coming back around and getting back on his feet. But, he goes really, kind of insane for a little bit. Now, the Avengers show up for a little bit in here. And actually, Captain America has a really cool, I don't think you call it a subplot because it's, in the main story. But, he has a really cool connection to this story and the final, I guess, bad guy who Daredevil fights. So I don't really want to give away anything too much just in case you haven't read it before, but I thought that was really cool that Frank Miller put that in there. And yeah, this is just one hell of a story. If you haven't read it, go read it. If you're interested in Daredevil, this is, not a bad place to start. It's not an origin story, but it is really good, and you can still pretty much get what's going on without knowing too much about the characters. And if you've watched the Netflix show, then you'll be good. I don't know if it was Frank Miller or David Mazzucchelli's idea, but they do work in some religious imagery in here too. But it's not forced, and they don't beat it over the head with you being like, oh, look how smart and cool we are, ho ho ho. They do it kind of subtly, and they don't baby the reader. They let you see it and figure it out for yourself and kind of pick up on it. And I like that a lot. It's pretty cool. So I give the story a 5 out of 5. Go read it. Thank you for listening to this review, and I will see you next time. Peace.